So for backhand drive, keep the arm closer to the body, and you can adjust anytime. Whether you hit fast or slow, changing speed is possible. Watch, if your wrist leads your forearm, then the forearm gets pulled out. The rhythm at this point gets disrupted easily. What's the problem here? It's not even about the opponent. You just messed yourself up. When practicing backhand, the key point is, whether you're a beginner or just starting out, or if you're in the process of advancing your skills, don't brush just for the sake of brushing. Actually, some people practice this block quite well. Look, their drives are quite good. But once it comes to brushing, they hear too many tips and get confused, just using their hands to brush the ball. Brushing like this sometimes misses the ball, sometimes grazes it. Sometimes the ball feels good, your form is great today. The opponent happens to hit the right spot, and you're okay. But often you'll find yourself not hitting the right spot. No matter if you're starting from the simplest backhand block, backhand flick, backhand topspin loop, backhand underspin loop, then to the more advanced backhand counter loop, backhand quick counter, what do they all have in common? They all share the same framework. What does the same framework mean? They follow the same sequence. Stand with your legs shoulder wide apart, right? Then feel the ground. The force transfers from the forefoot to the calves, from the calves to the knees, from the knees to the thighs, from the thighs to the waist and hips, from the waist and hips to the core area. Then finally to our forearms, from the forearms to the wrists and fingers. So whether if it's a block, let's take it step by step. First, practice blocking 2 balls at a time. Check if sequence is correct yet. You can't just suddenly jump to looping. That would be like skipping to the 4th stage. Then what will happen? They will swing my arm without storing energy. This seems to be a common misconception. They think, Coach Sun, this looping technique looks so cool. I want to learn it. But it does not work that way. We need to evolve the skills step by step. So, if I follow the same sequence for the loop, I have the force from the ground, meaning I use my body to guide the racket, not just my hands. I just rotate my waist a bit more and make the entire motion a bit larger. Then basically, with enough practice, you can also become advanced. Single technique, see. Now, let me demonstrate again, starting with the backhand block. Same thing, weight transfer, then block. Then the backhand fast counter drive. I lower my stance, meaning my legs store more energy from the ground. This is the quick counter drive, then backhand loop. Look, the energy storage takes more time and the motion becomes a bit larger, more complete. Now backhand flick, same thing. Look, if I just going in and swing the wrist, it does work. So what's happening? Our fundamental structure is correct, right? Once the foundation is solid, we simply adapt it for short strokes by compacting the motion, just making it smaller. For example, on the table, if I use the blocking motion, that won't work. We just scale it down appropriately. At this point, people often miss that I'm actually using my whole body for the flick. You must consciously feel this and develop this body awareness. Starts from the legs. It's that upward driving sensation. Then simply apply our framework to your flick with compact motion. Just maintain the fundamental form, watch the legs. Load the legs, push up from the ground, see, this ball is very solid, very standard. Then to the underspin loop. At this point, many say, Coach Sun, we know topspin, but I want to learn underspin loops. Many think underspin is very difficult. They think it's not the same, but it's actually the same backhand framework. Look, let's push one more ball. This is the framework for the block, drive, right? The framework is the same for underspin. The legs can be exaggerated a bit. Spread your legs as wide as you can comfortably. Fully feel the legs, press more firmly. Then for underspin, you just need to squat lower than the original stance. Then, our overall force direction, the body reduce forward lean. Look, if you just lean forward for underspin, you can't lift it, see. See, so reduce forward lean. For topspin, you could lean forward to hit, but for underspin you just need to adjust the force direction. Pull up first, then lean forward. Pull up, then lean forward. Pull up, then lean forward. At this point, the spin isn't enough yet. Exaggerate the upward motion. Let's break it down first. First pull up, feel the upward push. See, the motions are small. Feel the upward push. First lift it, then once you're familiar, then we practice what you like the most. This backhand power loop. What you see might be this advanced version of powerful backhand loop like Fan Zhendong. But that Fan Zhendong stroke has many subtle progression before he can smash the ball like that. For us, we follow the key sequence. Upward motion first, then forward. Not just smashing forward, that's unreasonable. Table tennis has its own laws and principles. See how the ball quality improves? Upward then forward. Up first, then forward. Now same power, but only forward motion. Without proper weight transfer, see how it fails? The difference, that crucial weight transfer, the followed by upward drive. Understood, friends? Don't overestimate the backspin. Treat all underspin with the same approach. Kids struggle more, their low stance limits their strike zone. Adults like me can adjust and handle any underspin. But you need fundamentals. The secret, watch my demo. Give me heavier spin. You might miss this key. For all underspin strokes, especially beginners, contact timing is everything. Not all contact points are equal. Don't contact at the fourth stage, attack at the second stage. Why? It's all about racket positioning. Keep your hand at the triangle peak, where deep serves are spinniest. Not too close to the table. Give yourself some space. Set up at this optimal point. How to attack the rising ball. Critical to focus on this. Strike above the table. Never let the ball drops. In the third phase, it's deep and maximally spun. Nearly impossible to lift now. Watch, even I struggle here. Heavier spin please. See, poor timing leads to fear. Have no fear. First you have to overcome this mental block. This is bad habit, harder to fix. You must attack aggressively while the ball's still on the rise to its peak. The spin feels lighter, watch my effortless lift without any force. See? That's why Liu Shiwen, only 1.6 meters tall, can lift so easily. She and Lin Yunru always attack early. They are speed-based players, not power hitters. Why don't they fear underspin? It's an opportunity ball for them. Now, if we're talking about Zhang Jike or Fan Zhendong, is a different story. Take me, with my good physical conditioning, I can afford to wait a bit and power loop this way, right? But as amateurs, let's be more practical here. So remember, contact timing while the ball's still on the table. 1. Wrist snap. 2. Slight knee bend. That's it, no big motions. Quick grip adjustment, fingers relaxed, then tighten. No forearm swing. No waist rotation or backswing. Compact strokes. Relax grip contact at our rising point. Short push, attack immediately. Golden opportunity. For kids with weak backhands, stand slightly sideways. Right foot forward, this helps improve the torque. Key principle against good choppers, they want you to backswing or contact late. They bait you into a high arc, slow looping. Slow, vulnerable returns, they want this weak position. What they fear. Fast and powerful attacks, understand. Remember Ma Lin, his weak backhand made him predictable. That technique is obsolete now. Modern play demands balanced forehand, backhand. Even pen holders must master this backhand. All elite pen holders Wu Yangchen, Che Fiai attack early. For pros, mastering this eliminates underspin fear. This core principle of contact timing applies to forehand underspin as well. Advanced players, watch, contact on the rise, just wrist snap, not even need weight shift. With solid fundamentals, it's effortless, slow loop. Easy, prepare a triangle stroke while the ball's still on the table. Now if you want power loop at the second phase, transfer weight forward. Pen holder, also adding weight transfer. Just friction loop, yes, even thin contacts work. A mistake chop, minimal motion, just transfer weight forward. Deep chop, plant the legs and lift up. For this kind powerful backhand loop, you rarely see this kind of shot. Only Fan Zhendong has this ability. This kind of shot is really tricky, you genuinely have to practice it daily. Even if you do, it's not guaranteed. I couldn't do it without practice either.